taking me higher than I've ever been before. I'm holding it back, just wanna shout out, give me more. You're just a hideaway, you're just a feeling. You let my heart escape beyond the meaning. Not even I can find a way to stop the storm. Oh baby, it's out.
Hello everyone, my name is Jay Pulliam and I am wearing a hat today. That is something that doesn't happen too often, but it's happening today. So I was going through my closet and I realized that I do not think I have alluded on this channel just how much I like shoes. It's a little bit of a problem, and I thought I have not a really large shoe collection, but I thought I have one that really represents me and things like that, and I wanted to show you guys it. So without further ado, here is the first installment of the What's in My Closet series that I'm starting, and I'm starting with my shoe collection. So to start off, a while ago my wardrobe consisted a lot of sneakers and kind of interesting t-shirts and things like that. And one of my favorite shoe brands, sneaker-wise, is Vans. So starting off, we have one of my favorites. They are these kind of electric blue Vans sneakers. They're a little bit worn at the bottom, but I got these, I want to say, the summer before my senior year of high school. And I love them. They've held up really nicely. Yeah, they're a size 11. My shoe size is usually around about 11 to 11 and a half. And yeah, they're really great. Really just nice kind of casual shoes. One thing I do like about them is for shoes, usually I try to go for more neutral colors, so you'll see like slots of blacks, browns, grays, things like that. And so these are one of my only shoes that are actually really kind of draw the eye down a little bit more, and yeah, I love these. And so next up, sticking with the kind of Vans sneaker kind of things, I have maybe one of my most worn pair of shoes are these black laceless, they're all black round. These are Vans sneakers. Once again, have the traditional waffle cone sole. I found these, I think I didn't buy these at the Vans store, I know. I forgot where I got these. But I love them. I bought them, I want to say it might have been like a thrift store or something. But they actually still had the tag on, so they were basically brand new. And I got them for pretty much nothing. They're really good. I love them. They're nice to walk around in. One thing I do like about these I didn't find in the other ones is that I feel like these soles have a little bit more cushion. Because I have pretty flat feet, so any amount of cushion or arch support that I can get for shoes is pretty good. Alright, so next, I believe I showed you guys these pair of gray canvas sneakers by the brand CREVO, and I think they're in maybe like a summer haul I did last year I want to say. But yeah, they are still in excellent condition. I ordered them off of jackthreads.com. Yeah, one thing I do like, they came with these laces. They weren't the flat kind. They were the kind of, what do you call it? They're the kind of vintage shoelace that's like round and everything. And surprisingly, the soles are little bit gross right now. They're a little bit gross right now, but they've actually held up really nice to kind of like the amount of walking and things that I've done in them. It's like there's not any, it's not like getting flat anytime soon, so the soles held up, are holding up currently really nicely. And that is something that I look for because I love Vans, but I think after a while, I actually ended up having to throw away one of my first pair of Vans, just like a traditional black and white color, because the sole actually wore down so much that there was actually like a little bit of a hole forming in, I think, the right foot, so I actually had to throw them away. It was a sad day. I love these. They're really nice, really casual. Can dress them up a little bit. I think there was an event at school where it was kind of a dressy casual, so I wore these with like black, like kind of like black skinny jeans and a gray shirt with like a black skinny tie, and got lots of compliments on it. So yeah, something I've been wearing a lot, especially during the summer, or really mainly during the spring and summer, are my Chacos. And I get a little bit of hate, a little bit of love for them, you know, depends where you are. But these are kind of my answer to Birkenstock. I really don't like Birkenstocks. I've seen them in lots of styles, lots of colors, from different brands. I just don't like how they look. So these are kind of my answer to them, the kind of like open air footwear for summer, you know, you don't want your feet to get hot or things like that. And so your foot goes in here and these straps go over the top, and you can get it either with or without the little toe strap right here. Some days I may just smush it down, or I may put my large toe in there. These are really, really sturdy actually. They're made for actually hiking, so they're really sturdy. The sole has held up better than any shoe that I own currently. This is pretty much, aside from that right there, this is pretty much the condition that I bought them in. I bought them brand new from a store we have here. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. It's called Mountain High Outfitters. I've been camping in these, I've been hiking, I've been just casually walking around, and these are awesome. I have a tan line from this summer and last summer from wearing these so much, and I love them to death. So yeah, Chacos. I have slowly been becoming a boots type of person, and I love wearing boots. If I could, I'd wear them like year-round, 24/7, basically. And so, to start my collection off, at least boots-wise, are this pair. These are brown desert ankle boots by Varvatos, and I actually got them for Christmas from my lovely parents, and they are pretty nice. I love them. I don't have that many complaints on them. The only thing is right back here, the little, what's it called? Where the base and the actual shoe connect, I don't know if you can see it, is, well, no, maybe it's this one. It's sometimes a little, the ceiling can be a little, like it pokes out, not pokes out, but it kind of peels up a little bit. But that's really my only complaint. I love these. I get lots of compliments on them at school as well as around here. Super comfortable, super comfortable. That was one thing I was worried about when I kind of started getting into boots and things like that is, like I said, I have really flat feet. I really need to wear arch supports. I don't a lot of the time. So any type of shoe that's cushioned or has, you know, an arch kind of built in there is something I always appreciate. That's kind of why I really like the Chacos. They have a really nice arch that kind of helps. But yeah, these are awesome. I don't remember how much they are. I'll do my best to kind of link everything in the bottom, and then maybe we can all match. Moving on to probably my favorite pair of shoes that I currently own are my brown Clark's Desert boots. I love these things so much. I wear them so much. I just got back from the trip. If you guys saw it in my last video, me and my family took a trip to North Carolina, to Asheville, rented a cabin and everything, and it was great. And I wore these, we were there for about 5 days. I wore these for probably 3 to 4 of them. These are amazing. They're super comfortable, super just durable, and they're the kind of leather that it looks good with the more you wear it. So when you buy it, it's kind of like a desert yellow, not yellow, like a desert kind of brown color, and then the more like kind of nicks and scratches and things like that, the more wear it gets, the better it looks, and it's awesome. They have like this little bitty heel right here, which is something I can appreciate. These are my babies, and I love them so much, so much. Yeah, they're really easy to kind of dress up, dress down, wear them with jeans, wear them with khakis, depending on the situation. There's so many different ways I found out how to wear these. It's awesome. It's so awesome. And yeah, I love them. Clarks. Next I have these brown leather loafers by Johnson & Johnson. And I actually forget where I got these from. I want to say they were a gift. Maybe a gift. I'm not sure. These and the next couple pairs I'm going to show you, or the next pair I'm going to show you, are really easy to dress up, dress down. These kind of shoes I can wear to class and then go to an event that I have to look nice in at school, or you know, just wear with a pair of jeans and like ankle socks and still look really interesting, or just anything like that. These are awesome. They're super comfortable, really nice quality. I love the stitching, like right here on the front at the top, and also these little tassels that come on. They're really fun. They're really nicely detailed, like nicely made. No, I've had these for, I want to say 3 years, 2 or 3 years now, and still like the stitching is in place. Nothing's getting frayed, nothing's getting like out of place or anything, and everything is still really nice. The quality of these is amazing. So yeah, these are Johnson & Johnson brown loafers. So the last pair of shoes that I want to show you guys are probably one of my favorite pair of actual dress shoes that I've gotten. So they are my Ashton gray brown wingtip dress shoes, and they are amazing, you guys. I love all the detailing on the toe, and like all the stitching is held up really nicely, and they're just awesome quality. I think they were a gift from my parents. I forget what for though. But yeah, I get lots of compliments on these, like at school, at home, whatever. I wear these just because they make all my outfits look just a little bit more put together, a little bit more kind of classic. They have that kind of classic, yeah, you know, dressy, but still a little bit casual feel to them. Every guy, in my opinion, should have either a pair of black or brown wingtips in your arsenal, just because you can slip them on either with like a pair of jeans, or with a suit, or with anything, or with a pair of pants, and they still look really nice, and they'll make you also look really nice. But yeah, they were a gift from my parents, and I love them. Well guys, that is my shoe collection. If you want, leave down in the comments which was your favorite pair, and also leave what's your favorite pair of shoes, period. I'd love to hear from you guys. As usual, my name is Jake William. I'll leave all of my social links in the down bar, and a link to my latest video that I worked really, really hard on, and it would mean a lot if you guys watched it and commented on that. If you want to see it, it will be linked in the description below. And that is all the time we have for today, guys. I'll see you later.